let's just check on some structural details. When you're doing the Qi Gong, the muscle tendon change, it's really important that your biomechanics are really good. So the first step is to make sure that your feet are as far apart as the lower part of your leg. Right. When you bend your knees, if I was to make a little triangle, it would go through my eyes, or the pupil of my eyes, across the tip of my knees, and it would land on my second toe. Right? So when a lot of people say you should keep your knees over your feet, they mean from the point of view of your pupil, not from the point of view of somebody else. Doing this is not going to help you. So when someone says keep your knees over your feet, because I say that every once in a while, that's where they need to be. Right? Can you see that in the structure of my body? Right? So as I'm doing the exercises and I'm getting my body stronger and stronger, I want to make my body strong with my joints all in the right place. Otherwise, my strength is going to have some futility in it. Now, let's just do a couple sort of warm-up ones to just remind ourselves of some details. So through every gesture that we do, you're going to start by strongly articulating your wrist, then strongly articulating your elbow, then strongly setting up the position of your shoulder blades. And as soon as your shoulder blades become set, they feel like they're in a good spot, then you're going to basically strengthen yourself into your hips by kind of contracting into the pocket muscles, right? So wrist, elbow, shoulders. Once the shoulders feel set, you're going to dig into the ground in your hips, grab the ground with your knees, and then as you grab the ground with your knees, your elbows are going to be able to articulate farther into the movement, and then your feet are going to reach into the ground, and then whatever your hands are going to do, your body's going to express the movement through your hands. Now again, if we're using the second one, we'll just try the second one. So our hands pick up, strongly articulate wrists, elbows, shoulders, shoulders set, pelvis grabs down. As I reach through my elbows, as my knees grab on, tighten up a bit. As I articulate through the elbow, through the forearm, my feet become more aware of the ground. As I become more aware of exactly how I'm moving my strength through the bones of my hand. Through your hand, very, very clearly, just before you relax, what you want to do is do what's called a cross-linking contraction. So I want to take basically the ribs on the right side of my body and the pelvis on the left side of my body, and I'll go, and then I'll go from left to right. And it's very small, almost invisible, but I just want to tighten down for that last moment as I let all my breath leave my body, so that I have physical tension basically from here to my ankles. Sometimes we get into the habit of tensing our jaw. It's not going to help. Notice that throughout your practice, and if you're doing it, go, oh, I'm doing it. I don't need to do that. See if I can bring my attention here. Obviously, there's a lot going on. If there's not a lot going on for you, you're a Jedi Master, or I'm not explaining myself very clearly. Or maybe both, I don't know. But there should be a lot going on. Very important with the breath, as you bring your hands up or prepare every movement with your hands, breathe fully into your belly, fully into your diaphragm, fully into your ribs. And as you start to set up your contractions, breathe out gradually all the way. And then there's often a little pause at the end where you're not breathing in, and then you relax for a moment of that pause, and then breathe. If you feel like you can do the next exercise right away, then you're going to do it. If you feel like you need a moment to just take a bit of a 3/4 breath in, 3/4 breath out, and then a full breath in to do the next repetition, that's what you need to do. Otherwise, you're going to pass out. I don't want you to pass out. Exhale. Open your spine.